Well, the first thing to understand, the purpose of a custom orthotic is to recognize that every individual has a different arch height. Some people have a flat type of arch where the foot tends to collapse during the gait cycle, and then others have a rigid type of arch where there's no collapse in the arch. So when we look at custom orthotics versus what you can get over the counter, the difference is the recognition that every arch is different. And when you look at the foot, there's 26 bones, and the reality is these bones have to work in concert together, and the arch is inherited, and some work flat, some work with a high arch, and in modern society with cement floors and the way that we ambulate, problems develop. So the purpose of a customized orthotic is to capture the arch height and to capture the uniqueness of each individual. And I just have several examples of orthotics and what we do. This is an example of a very thin, customized orthotic that would be very good for a dress type shoe. So we can actually make an orthotic that will fit a dress shoe. Here is an example of an orthotic that's more cushioned, that would be more for a factory floor, a person who is on cement floors, someone who may want to run or is very active. And this type of a device would be very good for that type of person. And again, when we look at this, what we see is the way this would be molded to this particular individual's arch type. And then finally, I brought an example of what we can do for a child. And you can see the multicolors that we can do, which of course children are happy about. And the purpose of this device is with a child, you can give them more control. You can hold them in a position that allows for some movement of the arch, but also keeps them in a very well-positioned arch. And that's the different types we make. Surprisingly, beyond this, we have over 200 different types of orthotics that we can make depending on an individual's arch structure.